Hey guys, what's up? Queenie K here. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I sat down and did a video like this, so I thought it was about time that I talk about this topic. As you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be all about turning your YouTube channel into a career, or if you want YouTube to be your job or career, these are the steps that I would follow. Before we get started, just make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's free 99. I'm not charging you today. Make sure you hit that button and thumbs up this video, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this video is not about how to start a YouTube channel. This is about how to make YouTube your career or job of choice, or if you want to make some money from YouTube, these are the things that I would suggest that you do. Obviously, I am not the richest person from YouTube, but there are things that you can do to, I guess, start making money off of it. But ultimately, it's all about looking at this as a business. So if you are not into looking at social media as a business, I recommend that you click off this video, because I don't want to irritate you in all these monetary things about social media. But if you do see social media as a possible way to make money or to start a business or to enhance your business, then stay and we'll talk about it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to making YouTube into your career is finding a passion. A passion, not a hobby, not something you kind of like or kind of good at, a passion, because you really need that to be able to get you up out of bed in the morning when nobody is telling you to get up. You need a passion that's going to drive you. And honestly, if you do not have a passion or something that you can offer your audience, what are they watching for? Think about it. When you go to YouTube to watch a video, you're not just staring at somebody's face. You either want to know how they do their makeup, you either think they're super interesting and they have a great personality and amazing stories to share, or you think that they have a skill that you would love to have, or they're just really good at putting together some sort of entertainment. They're good at filming, editing, making sure everything is captured beautifully. They have a passion and you go to them to see that in video form. We don't just waste time on YouTube for no reason at all. We watch people because we like something that they're doing. So if you have nothing to offer or nothing to show people, hey, you should come check out my channel and stick around, people might not stay. So it is super important to find something that you feel like you can offer the world, whether it's your personality, whether it's your skill at hair dyeing, whether it's your amazing cinematic passion for vlogs and just filmmaking in general, or maybe it's your makeup, it's your hair, it's whatever it is. Maybe you tell really great stories. Start a channel based on story times. Whatever it is, just make sure the passion is there so people can read that through the screen and feel like, okay, I get you, this is real, Okay, and so after you do that, then you can start thinking about actually building your channel equipment wise. So that is the second thing I want to talk about. Equipping yourself. Is that a word? Equipping? Yeah, equipping. Getting suitable equipment for your channel. So I'm not saying go buy the most expensive cameras, lights, mic, all this stuff. I'm saying get what's suitable for your channel, for your niche. So basically, depending on what you're doing, you can figure out what you need. If you want this to be a business that you're investing in, think of it as actually starting a business. Invest in your things. I'm not saying buy the most expensive things, but I wouldn't recommend using the lowest quality of things and trying to compete with people who have such good quality. Of course, the skill that you are offering might push you ahead if your equipment isn't necessarily making you look the best, but I would still say make sure you get what you need. Don't try to cut corners and expect the best results. Just like any other business plan, you would try to do your absolute best to make it successful. But again, going back to the first point, make sure this is a passion for you, because you don't want to invest all this money and not even like what you're doing. So if you want, you can always start with something small, and then as you realize that this is something you really want to do, you can upgrade your equipment. So if you have a vlog channel, invest in a small camera. If you want to do makeup, maybe get a lens that is really nice and detailed so your face will look really nice. Make sure you're well lit. If you want to use natural lighting, make sure you can film at the time of the day that there is the best light. And if you don't have natural lighting, make sure you invest in some umbrella lights to start. They're really affordable. I'll leave everything that I use down below. The third thing I want to talk about is studying social media. So again, like I said, if you do not like to look at social media as a business tool, this is not for you. You need to study social media, study the trends, and study what is going on and what people like to see. For example, right now people are obsessed with ASMR and mukbangs and slime videos, all those, like, I guess triggering kind of stimulating kind of videos. If that's something you're into, you can hop on that. But if it's not, then find something else that's in your niche that is trending that people might really like. Once you see something that's rolling, or like just the snowball is just going and everyone's doing it, as weird as it is to hop on the bandwagon, sometimes you can do that and bring your own take, and that might set you apart. While everybody is looking for that video, they will see yours and be like, this girl or this guy is different. I like you. Follow social media, follow the trends, see when and what people are posting and what actually sets them apart, and try to honestly mimic that. Recreate it with your own special touch, and that'll make it yours. And make sure you study the market that you are trying to join, I guess. Don't only watch ASMR videos if you're not planning on doing ASMR videos. If you want to do beauty, make sure you watch videos within the beauty community, or if you're trying to do vlogs, study vlogs. Don't mimic people who don't fit into your niche. Even on Instagram, don't follow and try to mimic people who don't necessarily fit your vibe or your like theme, you know? So study what makes sense for you. Okay, so number 4, kind of touching on what I just said. Find and follow a consistent theme. So try to make your channel consistent, or your Instagram page consistent in the way it looks and the way it feels. So if you have a certain setup, like you have like a white backdrop every time, or a yellow backdrop or glitter or whatever it is, try to be consistent in that look, so when people see you, they know it's your video. When you make your thumbnails, try to make them consistently the same style so people know that's her video. Like, it's easy to recognize when people pop up on your picture on the explore page. They'll automatically recognize you because it's like, that's her style. So have a consistent theme. This is something that I'm still working on, but I'm realizing that people who have this are a lot more recognizable. Recognizable, I don't know. You can recognize them easily, because I realize that the people that I follow who do this, I can automatically tell who they are when they post a picture, when they post a video, whatever it is, they stand out. So whether you have a pink backdrop every time, or if you wear pink lipstick in every video, whatever it is, pick a consistent look, theme, vibe that you feel like fits your personality, and go with that. Stick with it until you need to do a major switch, and then when you switch, stick with that for a period of time. Try not to have your look kind of all over the place. Again, don't judge. I'm still working on this. But this is definitely something I feel like is very, very important. Alright, so the next tip I would recommend is to set goals, like real goals. Set goals on reaching subscribers, set goals on how many videos you want to put out, and set goals on every single thing you want to do, and write them out and actually push for them. You have to be serious with it. The same way if you were trying to lose 10 pounds, you would set a goal for yourself. The same way if you want to find a certain job, you would set a goal for yourself. So in order to really make yourself move ahead, you set goals and you work towards them, and you do something every day to get closer to those goals. So then eventually things will be where you want them to be. Okay, so number 6 is be consistent. I know you guys have probably heard this in every single video that you watch about starting a YouTube channel. That is the most important thing. I can tell you, as soon as you are inconsistent, YouTube changes the way it treats your channel. I feel like I have experienced this, and a lot of people can tell you the same thing. If you are consistently posting, that means you are trying to help YouTube out, honestly, because that means you have something for them to put ads on. That means you have something for them to show. If you are not consistent, why would YouTube help you in the flow of your videos, if that makes sense? If you are constantly posting, that's constantly money being made for YouTube and Google. Try it out, see for yourself, but being consistent is key because it keeps it rolling. People will always see your face, and eventually they're going to click on your picture or video. If you are always seeing someone's face, eventually you're gonna be like, what is this person up to? Like, she's been posting or he's been posting every day. Like, it must be serious. Let me just go see what they're doing. Click once and you're like, oh, okay, it wasn't bad. You see them again the next day and you're like, okay, like, what is going on? Let me just look at it again, see what happened since the last time. Click again. When people see your face a lot, eventually they're gonna be like, okay, what's going on? Let me see what this person is doing. Eventually they're going to be interested because then they've already built a connection with you. They know your face at this point. They are going to start watching you. They are going to click on your picture or on your video. It's just a natural thing. If you're always seeing somebody on your timeline or always seeing their video on your like feed, eventually you will click it and see who this person is. And the next day if it comes back, you might click it again. But if you're not there for them to click it, how can they click it? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, which is probably the most important thing in transitioning into making this a career or doing this full time, is all about sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your time, you have to sacrifice your money, and you have to sacrifice your lifestyle. I know it sounds weird, but first you have to sacrifice your time because you need to put time into these videos. You need to put time to film them, to edit them, to promote them, all that stuff. And you also need to put your money into them because you're buying equipment. And I don't know if you're into like Instagram and Facebook ads, you could do that too. Personally, I don't, but if you want to do that, that's also money you need to spend. And you also need to sacrifice your lifestyle because once you start doing this as a job, you're not going to be making that much money. So if you take that step to go do it full time, you need to live under your means so your money can like grow. You need to work a lot more than you like, I guess, hang out and spend money, if that makes sense. You have to sacrifice a lot of the things that you would usually buy if you're just starting a regular 9-to-5 job because they're paying you this rate from the jump all the way to the end. With YouTube, your money just slowly grows. So if you're taking a leap and starting it full time, you need to like relax and kind of lower your, I guess, your expenses, and then you can grow your money, grow your YouTube, and then you can see how much you can add on top of that. Sacrificing your time, your money, your lifestyle, things you like to buy, just so you can invest in this business. So the next thing is taking a leap of faith. So if you want to do this full time, you have to take that leap of faith and do it full time. You don't want to go broke doing this full time. Things fluctuate. You need to like put your money in the right place so then when your YouTube possibly drops, you have something there and you're not struggling for that month. So you really need to balance things out. Take that leap of faith, but do it wisely. In this time of taking a leap of faith, all you have to do is commit more to YouTube and budget. Long story short, commit and budget. Okay, so the ninth thing I kind of already talked about is just about budgeting your life and fitting YouTube and / your business into your lifestyle. For people who own a business or who want to do YouTube, this is a part of their life expenses. Buying equipment, memory cards, batteries, possibly new cameras, like things for their videos, like for me, hair products, makeup. If you're doing mukbangs, food, you have to budget this business into your lifestyle. So you have to think about all the money that you might be spending to do YouTube and put that into the like expenses that you have now. So if you're already working a 9-to-5 or a regular job or whatever, budget how much you might need to consistently keep up with, let's say, your ASMR channel or your mukbang. Budget how much you would need to keep up with your mukbang channel. If you're eating something huge multiple times a week, that's money. That's a, like, you know, think about how much you would need. If you're doing hair videos, the products you have to buy, how much would you be spending a month? How much can you afford to spend a month? How can you minimize the cost of this business so that you can kind of balance out your life? So you have to think about those things. Okay, and the last tip, number 10, is about staying connected to your supporters / followers / subscribers, whatever you want to call it. Staying connected as in consistently posting, replying to comments, following them on Instagram, you know, creating a relationship. This is something that is actually a lot harder to do. Once you are getting so many comments and followers and all that stuff, like, it kind of gets messy and you're like, whatever. But staying connected to people actually makes a huge difference, because then you kind of create like a friendship with people who are supporting you, it feels like you're supporting them as well, because you're helping them with something, they're helping you with something. Like, it's more of a friendship. So then people really remember you for much, much longer when you create that relationship. This is something that's so hard for me. I hate going into the comment section. I hate going to the comment section. I hate responding sometimes, because some people, no. So sometimes I really hate going into the comment section. If I have to, I'll just reply to the nice ones and then I'll leave. I might not come back for a few days. It's really hard for me to stay connected in that way. But if you can do it, if that's something that you are good at, that'll definitely take you a long way. If you're more social and you like to bond through social media, go for it. That will really, really help you out. So that is what I mean when I say stay connected. In any way possible, create a relationship if you can. And those are my 10 tips to turning YouTube into a career or into a business or a job. Of course, it all starts with passion, but any passion that you have, you can turn into a monetary benefit, I guess. But if this is something you feel like you could do an amazing job at, I hope you do, because I need more people to watch on YouTube. I always need more people to watch on YouTube. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was somewhat helpful. If you have any questions, comment them down below. We can talk down there and I can kind of share what I think. Who am I? But you know, I can share some tips. We can talk. Comment down below, thumbs up this video, please. It helps me so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. A huge percentage of you guys watching right now, yes, you are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos from me, and turn on the notification button as well. Okay. And while you're here, make sure you check out my other videos. You can probably see one here, down there, go to my channel, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.